All right, guys, we have a sad story to report on coming out of my hometown of Detroit, Michigan, where a woman has lost her life by the name of Latricia Green, and she was deleted by her ex-husband, who she had been divorced with in 2018. Right, so it was
Years.
almost a decade ago. This woman divorced her husband, and
Abusive man.
and she left this abusive man only for him to come to her job at Henry Ford Hospital and take her life. So let's go ahead and break this story down, guys. We have the story clip put up here. Let's get to it now.
Continues for a gunman suspected of killing his ex-wife at Henry Ford Hospital in Detroit. Police are looking for 53-year-old Mario Green, last seen walking out the front door at the hospital. His car found abandoned and still no sight of him anywhere. Thank you for joining us. I'm Jessica Dupna.
And I'm Brandon Hudson. Fox News' Camille Amiri has been on the ground since the shooting happened. She joins us with the very latest. Camille, what have you learned?
Yeah, I mean, this has been a very tense day for a lot of people. This all started around 9:55 this morning. I want you to take a look at the picture the police released of Mario Green.
9:55 in the morning, the police get a call that a woman saw it. You waking up full of hate, going to sleep full of hate. And this is one of the things, I'm sorry to interrupt the news broadcast, but this is one of the things that black women talk about is men, black males are violent. And I mean, for fuck's sake, she didn't have to lose her life. It don't matter what she did, bro. She didn't have to lose her life. And then you putting other people in danger. You catch her slipping at her job, bro, at a hospital where she can't have a weapon on her. You a coward, and I hope they catch you. They haven't caught him yet. I'm gonna show you guys the facts. But this is a very, very, very sad case, and it gives credence that women are going through femicide at the hands of these male bandits.
The surveillance image of him that they released very early on. Of course, we've got video too on the scene. What police have been telling us since the very beginning is that Mario Green, according to investigators, walked into Henry Ford Hospital, went into the basement, and shot his ex-wife. Now, this was considered a armed gunman situation. Police did not know if he was.
First of all, Detroit is trash because how did he even get all the way in the basement with a firearm without nobody knowing anything? So if he wanted to, he could have came in there and started harming children, harming people, all kind of shit.
What was y'all security?
And my wife, she's not from Detroit, so she don't know this. But if you're from Detroit, you know Henry Ford is sitting next to a whole bunch of other hospitals. So there's always policemen right outside. And whether they're, I guarantee you, if you're watching this recording right now and you're in Detroit, you can go to Henry Ford. You're going to see cops sitting in their car doing absolutely nothing. Bonafide bodyguards. Security guards. That's not securing shit. This is why I've always told my wife, I don't like Detroit. It brings out the absolute worst in me because while I'm there, I'm thinking about survival 24/7. Like literally 24/7. And when you live there, it's a perpetual state of, is niggas coming today or tomorrow? Right? And to be a black woman just trying to go to work at a hospital, Henry Ford being one of the best hospitals down there, right? Everybody know who Henry Ford is. If you don't, then do your fucking research. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the best hospitals to work at. So at the end of the day, she was on her grind, go to all this school, go through all this training just to get shot by a man that if she had never fell in love with him and entertained him, maybe she'd be alive today. Let's keep going with the story.
Targeting other.
Oh, and if you see him, call the police.
People, I apologize for the noise. Didn't know if other people were in danger. So they basically put the hospital on lockdown and searched every room, every nook and cranny, every closet, every floor, and determined pretty quickly on that he was no longer in the hospital. But then, of course, where was Mario Green? That was the
Imagine. Sorry, I'm throwing the overlay over again. Cause I'm sorry, I just got so much to say about this. And this is what I told my wife. Chicago not like Detroit. I'm saying they would have had cameras on, and like in Chicago, they have cameras everywhere.
Oh, where I gave birth for Aegon?
There's cameras on fucking the street signs, cameras on the street lights. They everywhere. Babe, they don't have a footage of this man. He was able to get his shot off, get his kill off, no drive-by. He walked up to his target and walked away.
That's wild. That's wild. That's just.
And they have nothing. They don't know where he at. They don't have nothing. They don't got the weapon. Nothing. This is Detroit. Real shit.
Y'all need to call some backup. Y'all need to call some police counties that do their job.
Yeah. There's counties in Michigan that get down.
Right.
It's just not Wayne County, which is Detroit. Wayne County is the worst county in Detroit by far. And this is a 53-year-old man evading you niggas. Y'all can't find him?
Right? Like, what?
You can't find his cell phone, nothing. So he dropped his charger off, and after that, y'all don't got nothing.
You know what? I'm thinking
And they
this man could have caught a flight somewhere else.
His charger was dropped off on Lawson and 8 Mile. That's right down the street from my mama crib. It's over. Right? The closest airport is in Romulus. And Romulus, by now, they would have got the report that he shot somebody. It's over.
So you still think he in Detroit?
Because if he went to Romulus, he would have been caught by now.
Okay, so
them niggas don't play out there.
What's your airport?
It's in Romulus.
Oh, okay. All right. I didn't know.
Them niggas don't like big time don't play out there. I'm talking about, oh, you doing 73 and then 70, you getting pulled over type shit.
Is that your international airport?
Yeah, that's the biggest airport in Michigan. Detroit? It's about 40 minutes.
Okay.
And then you got to drive through like racist neighborhoods. So my whole point is he's not on a flight. He's hiding in Detroit. That's a fact.
$1 million question. That is the $1 million question the police are still asking. They've got boots on the ground all over Detroit and the metropolitan area, all points bulletin looking for this man. He is described as wearing all black, a gold chain, a pinkish backpack that he was wearing.
He's not wearing that right now. Y'all think he wearing the same thing he popped her in? That's what I'm saying, man. Like, y'all need some real people from the city to really like help y'all. Bro, you want to find him? Squeeze the people he loved first. Go to his phone log. The last 15, 20 people he called, y'all need to be busting down their doors immediately. Don't even hit him with no subpoenas. Have a judge sign off on everything. That's a fact. Otherwise, my wife gonna be right soon. He is gonna take a flight soon. He is gonna hit the road soon. Right? That's probably what he really did, Michi. If he a real street Detroit nigga,
a little bit.
Wait till shit cool down.
Yeah.
Have somebody with a proper car, not a rental, because they're gonna be looking for those on the road.
Yeah. Get about the city.
And get up out the state.
The state, yeah, what a state. I'll get up out the state. Yeah.
Chicago, a 4-hour drive. That ain't shit.
You have to get up out.
New York, 6-hour drive. That ain't shit.
Because they'll find you here, in Chicago.
You gonna have to go somewhere where there's no jurisdiction.
Right.
But niggas got family everywhere. That's an easy mission to just go ahead and drive safe and get the fuck on. And then change clothes. Man, I pray that they find this man and give this woman Latricia Green some justice. Let's
She deserves justice.
She deserves justice. She deserves to be alive.
She deserves to be alive, but she's not. This man deserves to be brought to justice for her.
Yeah, this shit is wicked.
Personally, to me, he should get the death penalty for this.
We don't have the death penalty in Michigan.
That's just cold hearted. That's
but
just brutal.
They do something like give him 270 years to like make sure he don't ever stand the possibility of getting out.
Yeah.
type shit.
You saw that in the image. Now, we did get a chance to talk to people who were inside the hospital at the time. The man you're about to hear from, his wife, his girlfriend, I should say, had just given birth to their baby boy. Take a listen.
Not doing a fucking job.
I was just getting back from getting coffee. I was getting food because my girlfriend, she just had our son. As I was walking to get on the elevator to go to the maternity unit, I just heard a bunch of people screaming. At the time, I didn't know it was an active shooter. I just knew it was a bunch of screaming going on. So I didn't know what really was going on until I actually turned the news on in the room. I went to the window to look to see what was going on, and I just seen a bunch of police running in here. And then I seen a couple of them, they had like, you know, the AKs and the guns, and they were running in and out.
And Henry Ford released.
So as you guys can see, I mean, it was mayhem. That man's wife was just giving birth. Now, at the same time she giving life, a life was taken. I mean, bro, you can't make this shit up. And this is personally why I had posted on my Facebook the other day, and a few people on my Facebook, you know, we had an argument about it, or we had a heated debate. I was telling them I couldn't live in Detroit, bro. I don't care. Like, now that I'm not living in Detroit and I'm married and I have so much more stability, there is no reason on God's good earth why I would go back to Detroit. If I wanted to go live around black people, I can go live in Kalamazoo. Right? There's black people there. The college campus is there, which means there's always going to be a football atmosphere, basketball atmosphere, intellectual atmosphere, right? And then, of course, there's the Kalamazoo Promise. I'm not even going to get into the real estate. Real estate lit as fuck out there. But Detroit refused to vote in on anybody that's going to put those kind of incentives in. We tried to get a Detroit Promise. What they do? No, we need more policing. For what? Y'all don't do shit.
I've never seen a police department as lazy as Detroit's Michigan Police Department.
It's so bad.
Y'all literally just hired guards. That's it. Y'all don't do nothing.
I call them the cleanup crew.
Y'all don't even
because they just come and clean up shit. That's what they did with her. Yeah, they came and cleaned her up. They moved her body. They still haven't found this nigga.
And they're not gonna find him. But why? He may get away.
That's what I'm about to say. How did he get away?
Yeah.
Why do you even gotta find, bro? Bro let off a fire, you know what I'm saying, firearm inside of a fucking hospital. Where was you niggas at? So you mean tell me everybody running here and shit, y'all ain't hear shit? What was y'all doing?
Where's y'all security?
Oh, police low-key be in on the prostitution game down there, the drug game and all down there. Come on, man, keep it a stack with us. We know about the ones that was working with Meech and Terry already. Come on, man, stop playing. Let's go ahead and get to the statement from the hospital.
A very lengthy statement saying in part that at Henry Ford Health, we are family. We are devastated by the loss of our Henry Ford Hospital teammate, and our hearts go out to her loved ones, her family, friends, and the people she worked with every day. Police have confirmed this was a targeted and domestic attack. At this time, all questions regarding what occurred should be directed to the Detroit Police Department. We are cooperating fully with the investigation as they conduct, and we are conducting our own internal investigation as well. Now, right now, police at the hospital
everybody on your staff as far as security needs to be fired.
Everybody.
The whole crew. As far as liability, I think that her family needs to sue y'all, because how did a firearm get into the grounds, but you can't bring a firearm into a bank? All these other different places are completely secure, but the hospital is not. That seems like grounds for a lawsuit on the terms of the family as far as suing Henry Ford Hospital. How did a gunman get in the basement? Because how did he even know where she was?
He knew her schedule. He knew she went to work. Remember, he's a stalker.
He's a stalker.
Right?
Correct.
He was stalking her for a very long time.
Correct. That makes sense. And he, as fucked up as it sounds, he must have been a damn good one to know exactly where she would be, to the point where Because he had to have that plan. Once he popped her and seen her, oh, that's my wife. She gone. Now, I exit in my Charger, get all the way to 8 Mile to the west side. Just for context.
That's wild.
Gemini, can you give me directions from Henry Ford Hospital in Detroit, Michigan to 8 Mile and Losser?
Here are the driving directions from Henry Ford Hospital in Detroit, Michigan to 8 Mile and Lazar. Route,
Baby, it's 17
Distance,
minutes.
12.1 miles. Duration, 17 minutes. You can view the route on Google Maps here. Link to Google.
Yes, but it's not a small drive. That's damn near, like you said, damn near 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's like a 2-minute drive.
And ain't nobody catch this man.
At all.
Welcome to Detroit.
Yeah, we can't live that. No.
Let's keep going to the content, guys. Oh my God. Rest in peace to the young lady.
Not releasing the name of the woman, but we have learned that she worked in the housekeeping division of the hospital. Coming up at 6 o'clock, you'll hear from one of her coworkers who is absolutely devastated. Reporting live, Camille Mary, Fox 2 News.
Camille, that is a lot to take in. One of my first questions, though, is how could someone get into the hospital with a weapon like this? Is there any indication about security protocol that may have been breached here?
Yeah, and that's a really good question, Jessica, and it's one of the things that we ask. Of course, police are reviewing everything, but there is, and I hate to say this because we don't have this confirmed, but there is talk on the streets that maybe he actually worked here. Now, I don't know if that's for sure, but if that were the case, someone said that he would be able to scan himself into the basement because there's no way to go out in there unless you've got a scan card.
Hold on. Hold the fuck on. Hold on. So she had a potential PPO against this man multiple times that she submitted that job. Only had just granted her, ironically, the day she died. Right? Too little, too late is always in Detroit, fucking Michigan. Right? So you mean tell me she was divorced from this man in 2018. And see, this is what I don't understand. And word on the street, you can't trust these streets. You can't get no good information on these streets. Let me go ahead and tell you this. How did he have a badge if he wasn't currently on staff there? Because if he's on staff, y'all know exactly who he is. We got her name and his name immediately. Y'all on bullshit. He didn't get in that place because he had a badge. And even if that was the case, let's entertain it. Then I will say once again, the family needs to be suing these motherfuckers. Because even if he had a badge, is there no protocols for employees? You think teachers can just bring rifles into the fucking school without nobody saying nothing? As a matter of fact, the school my wife work at, there's an active police officer there at all times.
He right there too.
Like it's not just a security protocol. There's literally a police officer that works for the fucking city.
And you just can't get into the building. Everything is locked. You have to have keys, and then when
you
come in, they have to buzz you in, either just to get through.
And even if they get to that one buzz, that other door is locked.
Yeah, they're all locked. They have
to actually get to the students, you have to get through like 3 different fucking buzzers.
Yeah.
I personally know that.
He's right there before the hall, before what we house all the students.
Yeah, he's one of the first doors.
Yeah,
so
he's the first door. You have
he
to
would
pass him
he would know if something start popping off.
You got to get past him.
And if he make a call and his homies come, that's your ass.
Yeah, and he know his job too.
And that's not Detroit. They'd be there
Officer Fiore.
In a matter of seconds.
Is it Fiore? I think it's Fiore. Yeah.
And could you imagine if they get a call, shoot her at a school? Oh my God.
And then on top of that, remember I told you where his office is? There's doors right there. So if he came out of the doors to get have a gunman, those doors closed. They were locked.
Yeah, on top of that.
Yeah, those are doors.
In order to get into your school through that way, you can't. You literally have to go past his office.
Yeah, you have to pass his office to get back there to the classrooms. Yeah.
Literally, there's no other. I've been through that little back way. And even when you
Because
go through
the
that back
teacher's
way,
lounge,
his door right
and
there.
his door's right there, and then there's the doors to the
That's what I'm
close to the
saying. Like,
building.
there's a lot of there's infrastructure protection and there's personnel protection. And I don't hear any. I heard a little apology from the hospital, but what protection did y'all have? Oh, none. Again, welcome to Detroit. This would have never happened in Troy, Michigan. This would have never happened in Dearborn, where the Arabics would have been had this sealed up, and they would have found the nigga too. That's a fact. What? But they run around that bitch looking like the military, bro. I swear to God. Let's keep going.
So that could be a piece of the puzzle, but of course that's not confirmed, that's speculation. But it is important to point out, because you and I both know that when you go to the hospital, you have to go through security and guns are not allowed. So how did he get that gun? Was he able to circumvent somehow? Because did he have security clearance in this hospital? A lot of unanswered questions, but police right now trying to figure out exactly where he is. And I know Hillary Goldston, our colleague, has more on that, but for now I'm going to send it back to you.
Yeah, I imagine hospital security extra tight this afternoon. Thanks so much, Camille. Yes. Our team coverage continuing now on Detroit's west side, where the suspect's car was found earlier this afternoon. Fox 2's Hillary Goldston has been chasing this story all across the city today and joins us with the latest. Hey, Hillary.
You know, this is just such a wild situation. Of course, police searching so many areas, and they're having to be very careful about what it is that they see. Obviously, when you have these kind of situations, the most important thing is that police can conduct their investigation. Now, we were outside of what we believe is Mario's home on the west side of Detroit. We're not divulging what that location is because undercover officers came up to us and said push back. So we know that they're looking at places where he might potentially return to. Now, we are outside of where that vehicle was found, towed away probably around 3:30 or so this afternoon, after evidence techs came and took some shots of the vehicle. But we were able to speak to the man who lives right next door, look at his surveillance video, and he gave it to us, and we're going to be showing it to you now. This is so frightening for the people who live here, especially him.
Imagine if I'd have been sitting on my porch this morning when he pulled up right here. Me not knowing anything, he could have got out of his car armed and forced me into my house. You know, so it's
a typical black man. Acting scary. He could have forced me into my house. Bro, this nigga just took out a woman and you ain't think, and you saw this nigga put up in the Charger, you ain't do shit. Again, welcome to Detroit. Remember they said all black men slide. All black men, no. I live in Detroit. We know most of these niggas hoes. That's why oh yeah, I'm about to earn me a name off this nigga. He's so pussy. I'm not even here for him. But he thinking, I'm about to get robbed. He gonna give it up. That's a fact.
He going.
He already scared. Only thing I did is pulled up and walked away. That nigga, I know I'm scared. Bro, what the fuck? Let me show y'all this man face. Oh my God. I can't believe it, man. Let's rewind his little part again.
It's so frightening for the people who live here, especially him.
Frightening for these black men, child.
Especially him.
Imagine if I'd have been sitting on my porch this morning when he pulled up right here. Me not knowing anything, he could have got out of his car armed and forced me into my house. You know, so it's very, very, very scary.
Right next door to this man's house, a white Dodge Charger towed away Friday afternoon on Trojan near Losser, not far from 8 Mile. It's believed to be Mario Green's getaway car. The camera on the side of the house caught a bit of the vehicle, and then you see the police descending on this area. A K-9 sniffing things out. Police say Green is wanted for a heinous crime. It's alleged he shot and killed his ex-wife in the basement of Henry Ford Hospital after they had words, then left, walking out the front door. Our search of records shows Mario Green's criminal record began in the early 2000s, aggravated stalking. Several years later, arson, leading to a prison sentence that lasted several several years. We see in 2018 failing to pay child support. We also see charges for domestic violence and property destruction. The case dropped. Investigators tracking down multiple.
So this man had a history of being a complete demon. Aggravated stalking is insane work, bro.
That's it. That means you got a real problem.
Like, how they even catch you on that? That mean the feds really was on your ass. And why are you stalking women, bro?
This ain't his first time doing this.
This is why your wife had to leave you, because you're sick.
Yeah.
But when black women say these black men are sick, oh no, these are just the ones y'all dealing with. No, there's a lot of them out here. And now the police can't find him. Why? Oh, because someone's helping him. Someone's helping him to basically shield him from the police and from justice. What the fuck? I just don't understand it. Do y'all not care about this woman's family? Do y'all not care about, do y'all not care about this woman and her legacy? I mean, she had kids. I mean, bro. And outside of that, if you don't care about that, is it not just the right thing to do? Jesus Christ.
Multiple leads investigating here, several blocks from where the car was found.
I hope it's just that they get this guy, because as I said, we can't even sit outside. We don't know what's going on. We don't know who's coming up and down the street.
Yeah, so as you can see, a lot of fear with the neighbors who live in this area. It is just so troubling, obviously, for the people who wonder whether or not he might be in their backyard, might be walking down the street where they're walking their dogs, or their children might be playing.
That nigga 53.
He is not just out here walking around. That's
what
not,
y'all talking about? He dangling at somebody's crib.
Right, he is hiding out right now. He do not want to be on. He doesn't want to be on the streets at all.
Y'all got life fucked up. At the end of the day, this is a 53-year-old man. If I saw a bro just dangling in our backyard, we're gonna put a shotgun out. We're gonna go ahead and put some work in on him. That's just what it is. You ain't about to catch. Yeah, you call her slipping at the hospital because you're a coward, bro. I just don't respect men that will harm the woman that they used to love. How you love this woman and then you take her life?
That's crazy.
That shit is insane.
All because she don't want to be with you.
Yeah. Let's watch a little bit more of the video. It's almost done, guys.
So we know investigators are working hard at this point to try to get this suspect into custody. And of course, we're staying on it for now. We're live in Detroit on the west side. I'm Hillary Golston, Fox 2 News.
Hillary, great job getting information on that suspect as well as getting that surveillance video. Can you give us a sense of if police are going to be, a much larger presence in that area until they catch this guy?
Yeah, I mean, we have seen, of course, Detroit police, Michigan State Police, ATF said on social media that they were part of this investigation. I talked to retired brass with Detroit police, and they say likely they're going to be running the ballistic information through NIBIN. So this is clearly a multi-jurisdictional sort of effort. And obviously, they're going to do whatever they can to get this guy into custody. We have to just say, though, very, very important. If you do see him or know where he is, don't try to approach him. He is armed and dangerous. Call 911 immediately. Brandon?
Yeah, a lot of people hoping for peace of mind as we head into the weekend. Hillary, we appreciate it. Thank you.
Listen, guys, I mean, I don't know what to say about this any more than I've already said. Black women, please be safe out here. Please be safe out here because, I mean,
Black women start doing background checks on men.
Damn.
Black women, please, I beg you to start doing background check on men that you are interested in. Get their full name, date of birth, where do they grow up at, Be safe out here, Black women. We want y'all to be alive because this is ridiculous. And she didn't have to lose her life. She
should be alive today.
Yeah. She deserves justice. So if y'all see him, turn him in, call the cops. Please call the cops.
Immediately if you see him, call the cops. But all right, guys, we are out of here. Rest in peace to Mrs. Green. With that being said, man, again, if you guys see him, call the police, turn his ass in. This has been your daily rundown. Peace.